This actually happened on December the 4th, 1956.
Correct.
Yeah, tell us the story.
Great story.
Yeah.
Well, Sam Phillips was really the guy that sort of brought Elvis and Jerry Lee Lewis, Carl Perkins, Johnny Cash to sort of popular culture. And I guess at that time, you know, the fusion between the old style of music and rock and roll wasn't in balance, and he really took a risk. And Sun Records was his company. And this story really relates about him and his relationship with these guys and the fact that they all came together one day, December 4th, 1956. So fascinating story.
Did he,
interesting character.
This was a kind of jamming session, wasn't it? But did he purposely get them all into that room together, or were they all at Sun Records doing other things?
I think they were just all there at the same time. I don't think it sort of happened as a sort of an appointment as such. But it's a great musical.
Yet they were young hopefuls, weren't they? I think.
Yeah. And it's a really, you know, it's an interesting story about business. It's an interesting story about music, and you know how he got deceived by some of these guys. How he actually had to sell Elvis at one point because he was going broke, and then Elvis came back to him because he couldn't find the same experience with a big company. I mean, there is a fascinating story where Sam Phillips had all this cash come to him, and he decided to invest in this little business. He paid all his bills, he bought a radio station and invested in a little business up the road called the Holiday Inn chain. And this was back in 1955. Yeah. So he was an entrepreneur and a big character at the same time.
Now, as a singer and an actor, you don't actually, if I recall this right, have to sing a Sam Phillips.
No.
Yeah.
No,
Is that frustrating?
Not at all. I can relax on tour. I don't have to worry about my voice, which is. Look, I decided to take this role because I wanted to play the character, not because I wanted to sort of sing. And with respect, me doing an Elvis impersonation at 48 doesn't really bode well.
Never stopped him.
Never stops you, Eamon.
Elvis was dead. Yeah. Elvis was dead by 48. Yes, Elvis was dead at 42.
Yeah,
wasn't it?
wow.
It's amazing to think. Yeah. Incredible. Wow. I think I'm right in saying that. If it was on a quiz show, I'd go for that.
But you will be singing because you're doing your own tour.
I am. We had a very successful 10 Good Reasons tour in the spring, and it really sort of went beyond my expectations, and the opportunity to do sort of 8 more dates at Christmas came along, and I figured, why not? So I take Million Dollar Quartet up until early December, and then
it's going everywhere. So if you're interested in this, because it's a great show, we've seen it.
So what are you doing mid-December? That musical tour that you're doing, and that is an actual tour, isn't it?
That is me telling showbiz stories and a couple of lies along the way. Definitely. It's me with the album 10 Good Reasons, playing that sort of back-to-back. And, you know, just singing the songs, you know, from my career, I suppose.
And talking about...
We're going to have a Christmas sort of... Haven't thought about that one yet because it's still August. I'm still working on my suntan.
Too early for Christmas,
I mean, look at this.
You look great.
Weather.
You look really tan.
Isn't this weather amazing?
It is. It's lovely. It's always lovely. Talking about your career, I mean, you know, we refer to Neighbours, and we go back in the sad news, Vivian Grey, the actress who played Mrs. Mingle, who's just recently passed away.
Yes. Well, I worked with Vivian, and what an incredibly professional woman she was. What you don't get to see with actors and performers, and a character who was played by her who wasn't necessarily seen as the nice guy or the nice sort of the grumpy gran on the block, was the sort of abuse that she used to get. You know, it became quite difficult for her at times. I think she became quite reclusive. But a very professional, gorgeous, generous, kind woman is what I remember. And you know, unfortunately, she's passed away, but it's going to happen to all of us. So,
she was a big character, wasn't she? And everybody remembers her. And there's the guys in the show.
Yes. No, great cast. Great cast.
Are you in rehearsals now?
We started on Monday, and it's a sweaty rehearsal room for a number of reasons. But I have a lot of lines to remember in this, so I'm stretching my.
It's a great show. It'll be worth it in the end, Jason. Lovely seeing you.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Jason.
Thank you very much.